So just think about it. These items we need to prove. Coming to the first one. Okay. So this if I prove these two, okay. If I prove for R1, then similarly these statements are acceptable for R2 and R3. Okay. First of all, small r in radius is equals to 4r sin a by 2 sin b by 2 sin c by 2. Because everything involves with the half of the angles like a by 2, b by 2, c by 2. I am going to utilize the half angle formulas again. So for the first one, you need to consider that 4r sin a by 2 sin b by 2 sin c by 2. You just start with this. So 4r into what is sin a by 2? So we have a rule for the sin a by 2 that is square root of s minus b into s minus c divided by bc. Is it clear? That is sin a by 2. Then what is sin b by 2? Sin b by 2 is simply s minus a into s minus c divided by ac and into sin c by 2. Sin c by 2 is s minus a into s minus b divided by ab. You just use half angle formulas here. And now this is equals to 4r. So in the numerator, under the square root, there are, observe the numerators, okay? Sin a is there for 2 times, sin b for 2 times, sin c for 2 times, everything in the numerator under the square root. So you need to write 1 outside the square root. So 4r s minus a, s minus b, s minus c divided by, again in the denominator, a, b, b, c, c, a. 2 a's, 2 b's, 2 c's under the square root. So 1 a, b, c outside the square root. Very clear. And the next idea. See, related to the area of triangle, I mentioned you different formulas. Among those, one idea is ABC is equals to 4R delta. Okay. You need to memorize all these things and we need to use whenever they require. Here I am using this ABC is equals to 4R delta. Very useful one this. Okay. Right. This is equals to 4R times of this S minus A, S minus B. See, I will rewrite this numerator also. Along with this ABC is equals to 4R delta, another formula is that delta is equals to S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. Is it right? From the second statement, the product of these three terms is just simply nothing but delta square divided by S. That's the numerator. And the denominator is 4R delta. Okay. Now you just think about the cancellation. If you think about the cancellation, these 4R and 4R get cancelled, delta and delta get cancelled, we left with delta by S. And the delta by S is nothing but what? It is clearly R. So at the end, this 4R sin A by 2, sin B by 2, sin C by 2 is directly equals to R. So R is equals to 4R sin A by 2, sin B by 2, sin C by 2. Okay? Just have a look. So A is clear. R is equals to 4R sin A by 2, sin B by 2, sin C by 2. Now we need to prove the similar statements for R1, R2, R3. Just first observe it. Okay. What you are observing, this R1 is equals to 4R sin A by 2, cos B by 2, cos C by 2. If I prove this R1, then enough for R2 and R3. Similar statements, right? So to prove R1, again in the same way as R, we need to start with this right side part. And that right side part it is given as 4R sin A by 2 cos B by 2 cos C by 2. Okay. Now again use half angle formula. That is equals to 4R. What is this sin A by 2? Sin A by 2 is simply S minus B into S minus C divided by BC. Okay. Then what is cos B by 2? Cos B by 2 is S into S minus B by AC. Is it clear? So you need to recall those half angle formulas, okay, into cos C by 2. Cos C by 2 is square root of S into S minus C by AB. So in the next step, this is equals to 4R into, again you just think about those. If you think those, in the numerator, under the square root, everything is there for 2 times. S and S, S minus C, S minus C, S minus B, S minus B. So the numerator is simply S into S minus B into S minus C. Okay. Now coming to the denominator. In the denominator, A, B, B, C, C, A. Again A, B, C, C, A, and that is A square, B square, C square. So that is A, B, C. So that is equals to 4R into S, S minus B, S minus C. That product is simply delta square by s minus a. Okay. And the denominator ABC is simply 4r delta. So 4r into delta square by s minus a by 4r delta. Again you just cancel out that 4r as well as 1 delta. Then you left with what? Delta by s minus a. And we know that the delta by s minus a is r1. So this is also clear. So since r1 is equals to 4r sin a by 2 cos b by 2 cos c by 2, similarly we can prove these two also. Okay, once you observe it, for r1, 1 only for a sin a by 2 is there, remaining 2 are cos. For 2, r2, the second one b is sin b by 2, the remaining 2 are cos. For the third one r3, 3, only the third one c is sin c by 2, the remaining are cos a by 2 and cos b by 2. Okay, right. Just have a look, and using these four, using this we can generate some more results and we can do some more problems again. Just have a look now. Now we have four different results related to R, R1, R2, R3. Okay. Now my idea is, you just think about it. If you add this R1 and R2, what will happen? What I am going to do? I am going to add this R1 and R2. If you add this R1 and R2, what will happen? Okay. R1 plus R2 is equals to, look there, 4r sin a by 2 cos b by 2 cos c by 2, 4r cos a by 2 sin b by 2 cos c by 2, 4r is a common number as well as cos c by 2 is also common number. So you need to common out that 4r cos c by 2. So if you common out that 4r cos c by 2, in the bracket what you will get? In the bracket you will get that this sin a by 2 cos b by 2 and cos a by 2 sin b by 2. Is it clear? So sin a by 2 cos b by 2 plus cos a by 2 sin b by 2. Okay, is it clear? I am just adding r1 and r2. Everybody just have a look, pay your attention there. See, since we are adding, just write the common numbers out. 4r is a common thing, cos c by 2 is a common thing, write it out. So in the bracket you will get sin a by 2 cos b by 2 and cos a by 2 sin b by 2. So this is equals to 4r cos c by 2. Now this sin a by 2 cos b by 2 plus cos a by 2 sin b by 2 is what? So it is of the form sin alpha cos beta plus cos alpha sin beta is sin of alpha plus beta. So this is simply sin of a by 2 plus b by 2. Sin of a by 2 plus b by 2. So this is equals to 4r cos c by 2 into sin of, what you say about that a by 2 plus b by 2. So we know that a plus b plus c is 180 degrees. A by 2 plus b by 2 plus c by 2 is 90 degrees. So this a by 2 plus b by 2 is simply nothing but 90 minus c by 2. And now sin of 90 minus c by 2. So in the next step, this is 4r cos c by 2. Sin of 90 minus is simply nothing but again cos c by 2. And it results out like 4r cos square c by 2. Just have a look. R1 plus R2 is 4r cos square c by 2. So with that idea, I will write C. What is that C? R1 plus R2 is equals to 4r cos square c by 2. 1 plus 2. So the result is in terms of third one, C. So if you add R1 and R3, then the result is 4r cos square b by 2. Similarity. And whereas if you add 2 and 3, R2 plus R3 is 4r cos square a by 2. Just have a look, and then I am going to give you one more trick. Just look there now. Here just we added that R1, R2, R1, R3, R2, R3. The next step what I am going to do is, you just think about the first two statements. From the first two, I am going to subtract R1 minus R. Okay? I am going to subtract R from this R1. Okay? So similarly, first of all, I am going to derive a rule for R1 minus R, and then similarly R2 minus R, similarly R3 minus R. For R1 minus R, R1 is this one, R is this one, R1 minus R we are doing. So while subtracting also you need to write the common number out. 4R is a common thing, sin a by 2 is also a common thing. You just write it out. So you will get that 4R sin a by 2 is a number which is outside of the bracket into in the bracket what I need to write. So in the bracket I have to write that this remaining. What is this? Cos b by 2 cos c by 2 minus sin b by 2 sin c by 2. So this is equals to this 4r sin a by 2 into, just look there, cos b by 2 cos c by 2 minus sin b by 2 sin c by 2, which is simply cos of b by 2 plus c by 2, cos of alpha plus beta formula. And again in the next step, this is equals to 4r sin a by 2 into cos of that b by 2 plus c by 2, again sum of the angles is 180, their half is 90, so this is 90 minus a by 2. Okay, so that is cos of 90 minus a by 2. Okay, so this is equals to 4r sin a by 2 into cos of 90 minus a by 2 is again simply nothing but sin a by 2. Cos of 90 minus theta is sin theta. 4r sin a by 2 into sin a by 2 is what? 4r sin square a by 2. So at the end we have that r1 minus r as 4r sin square a by 2. So with that idea I will give you D. In D, r1 minus r is equals to 4r sin square a by 2, and similarly r2 minus r is 4r sin square b by 2, and then r3 minus r is equals to 4r sin square c by 2. Just have a look. First these four, and then C, and then D. Okay, again I am going to give you some more results based on this. Just have a look. At the end we have all these results in our hands, and now my idea is, see, this is r1 plus r2 is 4r cos square c by 2, whereas this r3 minus r is 4r sin square c by 2. Just attach these two. This is cos square c by 2, this is sin square c by 2. If you add, what will happen? So with that idea I am going to give you the next one, E, where r1 plus r2 plus r3 minus r, r1 plus r2 plus r3 minus r, this is equals to, this r1 plus r2 is simply nothing but what? That r1 plus r2 is 4r cos square c by 2, and this r3 minus r is nothing but 4r sin square c by 2. You just write 4r as a common thing, then in the bracket you have that cos square c by 2 plus sin square c by 2. And we know that cos square theta plus sin square theta is 1, this is 1, and that is equals to 4r. At the end it is very clear that r1 plus r2 plus r3 minus r is equals to 4r. Okay, we need to memorize it. Is it clear? Okay, so you can attach any other two also, like this 4r cos square b by 2, 4r sin square b by 2. Still you get the same result. Result won't change. r1 plus r2 plus r3 minus r is 4r. Okay, that's E. Just adding these two, writing that 4r out, then this is 4r cos square c by 2 plus 4r sin square c by 2. If you common out that 4r and it is 1, that is 4r. Okay, and I have one more idea also, and that is F I will take. So now for F, what I am going to give you is, you just do subtracting. You just do subtracting of those two items, 4r cos square c by 2 and 4r sin square c by 2. So while subtracting, what will happen actually? R plus R1 plus R2 minus R3. Okay, just think about it. R plus R1 plus R2 minus R3. So I can rewrite it like this. This is equals to R1 plus R2 minus of R3 minus R. Is there anything wrong? R1 plus R2 minus R3 minus of minus plus R. The given thing is just equivalent with this regrouping. And this R1 plus R2 is simply 4R cos square c by 2 minus this R3 minus R is again 4R sin square c by 2. Now this time you need to write common out that 4R. And now in the bracket what we have? Cos square c by 2 minus sin square c by 2. Think about it once again. Cos square c by 2 minus sin square c by 2. Cos square theta minus sin square theta is cos 2 theta. With that idea, this is cos c. So this is the result. So R plus R1 plus R2 minus R3, at the end what we have? 4R cos C. Okay, just have a look. So R plus R1 plus R2 minus R3 is 4R cos C. Similarly, if you write R plus R1 plus R3 minus R2. So if you use minus sign for R2, then the result is 4R cos B. And R plus R2 plus R3 minus R1. If you use that minus sign for R1, the result is 4R cos A. At the end, these are different results and everything is one linked with the other. Okay. So don't try to by heart all these things. Okay. You just try to memorize. Don't try to by heart. Okay. In the sense, you need to think how it happens. Just to observe it first. Okay. If R1 plus R2, what is the result? If R1 minus R, what is the result? If you add, what will happen? If you subtract, what will happen? Okay, everything you need a clear observation. With that clear observation, automatically those ideas will go in your brains and automatically they help you in needs. Okay, just have a look. And that's for today's class.